Bernard the Realtor here again this week with Coldwell Banker, and I want to take this opportunity to thank you guys for continuing to support me, and I hope that in the past my videos have been very informative and useful to you, and you will continue to watch. Now this week we're going to cover the mortgage lender, the types of mortgage, and where do you get them. Stay tuned. Bernard the Realtor here again, and this week we're going to talk to you about the mortgages, the type of mortgages, and where you could get them. But before we jump right into that, I just want to take this opportunity to remind you again about step one, and that is staying focused. A lot of time during this home buying process, you're going to be doubting yourself. You're going to be wondering, am I making the right decision? Is this the right time to buy? Yes, the answer is an absolute yes. Anytime you're investing in your financial future and yourself, you're making the right decision. Don't get nervous, stay focused. The mortgage is the amount of money that you will need to borrow, the amount of time that it'll take you to pay it back, the amount of money you will pay each month, including interest. That is what the mortgage is. There are different places for you to get a mortgage. You can get a mortgage from a direct lender, such as Bank of America, Chase, or Wells Fargo, or you could choose to go to a mortgage broker. The difference between the two is really and truly quite simple. They're like night and day. The direct lenders such as Bank of America, Chase, Wells Fargo, Citibank, these companies have a strict guideline. So there are benefits to utilizing them as well as there are drawbacks. One of the benefits is that most people already have their money stored in one of these type of bank or one of these types of institution. So it's a lot easier for you just to pick up the phone and call the representative at that particular bank that you bank with and get a loan. Now the problem with that, the downside to that is that they have very specific rules that you must follow in order for you to get a loan with that particular bank or that particular institution. So they are not as flexible when it comes to the terms of the loan. Another option that you could choose is to choose to go to a mortgage broker. The mortgage broker have the exact same access to all of these Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Chase, with the exception that now they are allowed to shop for your mortgage worldwide. They can go and they are more flexible. So it's a lot easier for them to find a specific loan that would be for your specific plans or your specific purchasing plan. So there are ups and downs to both sides. The only difference that I can see personally, the mortgage broker is a lot more flexible and their requirements can be adjusted based on your specific needs. Let's talk about documentation. Before you contact any of these lenders, you want to make sure that you gather a few documents. Now, each and every one of these lenders or brokers, they're going to require you to pretty much submit the same type of documents. The only benefit is that if you are with such a place as Bank of America or Chase or one of the direct lenders and you already bank with them, they have most of your information, so the process is not as severe. But keep in mind that in a sense, each one of them will require you to pretty much supply them with the same thing. They want your W-2, they want your bank statement, they want your pay stub. Those are at least the minimum requirements in order for them to at least get you pre-qualified. So please get that stuff ready before you contact them. Now that you have supplied all these documents to the mortgage lender or the broker, they will review the documents. Once they are finished reviewing the documents, based on what they find, they will issue a pre-qualification for a predetermined amount of money. With this, you are now able to start the home buying process. Keep in mind that you will either be issued an FHA loan, a conventional loan, a VA loan, or there are other options that might be available to you. Oftentimes during the home buying process, a lot of people will get frustrated because the lender will continue to ask you for the same documents repeatedly. Don't get frustrated. This is just a natural part of the transaction. They will run your credit score more than one time. They will ask you for your bank statement depending on the amount of time that's passed. They will ask you for a lot of the same documents repeatedly over and over and over again. This is all a natural part of the transaction. So please do not get frustrated. That being said, I just wanted to continue to demonstrate to you how easy it is for you to become a homeowner. I keep these videos short and to the point so you're able to follow along. And what I want you to do for me is to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button, and continue to follow along. And I will continue to supply you with great content to becoming a homeowner this year. Have a great day, and I'll see you next week.